Oh man, what's the business? You already know what time it is. It's your folk Marquise, and welcome to another episode of OVF, man. That's right, Overstanding Friday. I'm gonna jump right into it, because I got some food waiting on me, and I want to go and eat it. That's just the truth. Philly chicken cheesesteak, man. I'm about to go on a 7-day cleanse, and I'm excited about that. So, I'm gonna indulge a bit. This is from, of course, the book Overstanding. And I believe this was from the new drill. I was talking about drill in the book. Excuse me, my nose is itching. My apologies. I was talking about drill in the book and the absolute influence that it's had on our culture. We see all the amounts of deaths going on in Chicago, just like unreal. New York going crazy, Miami. It's just violence everywhere. So I got to do more as a minister and bringing that fire to the country. However, I'm showing up in this capacity as well. So let's get it in, man. This is from page 178, Bring It Back. And I talk about my boy because I like this particular gentleman I'm going to talk about. And I pray that God really change his heart and use him for more important things than the music he's been making. All right, bringing it back to the U.S. in 2016, the genre saw a shift, speaking of drill, with more energetic music, but still the darkness that it was known for. The video quality of the artists increased, and so did the amount and size of the guns in the videos of these artists. In the year 2017, the young man from Detroit, Michigan hit the scene with a crazy hit song called First Day Out. Look at Gucci's influence, again, Gucci Mane. Born Terry Wallace Jr., T Grizzly, may not be considered a drill rapper, but in my opinion, he would represent a subset of the genre. Depending on who you ask, he could be considered new wave drill, just like new superstar DaBaby, born Jonathan Kirk in Ohio, raised in Charlotte, North Cat. DaBaby hit the scene a few years ago with various mixtapes and underground. His initial sound was truly drill based, but has since evolved into something of its own altogether. But again, it could be considered new wave drill initially. Now let's go. Speaking of Grizzly, even if it's for the unrelenting violence and street talk that he delivers in his bars and not the beats, the subset genre of new wave drill is possible. Talking about T Grizzly. Although Grizzly has some fire production behind him, it's not the typical drill style beats. Drills is more of that kind of almost offbeat-ish type. Besides taking someone's chick, sexing her and disrespecting her, getting large amounts of money and stunting, Grizzly is ferocious on his tracks about the violent reality of life in the D. We call it the R in Richmond, they call it the D, Detroit. And making sure that ops, or opposition, as I talked about in one of my videos, wind up deceased. Now here's where it gets interesting. Check this out. His song, God's Warrior, is one of the most eloquent, yet realistically violent songs that I've almost ever heard. I've heard much madness throughout the years. However, this song is an overall masterpiece. It is. Y'all got to remember, I am a rap artist. I do rap. I'm about to get back in the studio. I got a track to jump on right now. So I look at music for what it is and its craftiness. And the song is fire. The song's sweet. But of course, the messages and the violence is just... The beat was made by Virginia musical legend Timbaland, as well as some other hot producers. The song features a break and beat switch, which is initiated by a classic piece from a Project Pat song that is purely bananas. That joint crazy. And I was like, wow, the song going like this, then that joint switch and just go crazy. Man, more influence from the past. And the lyrics, man, the lyrics have nothing, all caps, to do with God. The lyrics create vivid imagery in one's mind of dead bodies being doused with acid to expedite the decay of flesh. Can't make this stuff up. It gives you verbal cues to envision your DJ and friend having his brains exit his skull, penetrated by a rapidly moving metal projectile. He got shot in the head. He got dome checked. These instances and many more are riddled throughout what YouTubers and Grizzly fans would call one of his top songs. As we come to a close, drill music is a force to be reckoned with. We've seen the content, we've seen the consequences. It has truly influenced many artists. I see rappers everywhere on social media with all types of artillery in their videos, bouncing around, infrared beams, cutting through weed smoke-filled rooms, magazines as long as rulers hanging out of guns, and all types of street-oriented content. These are people's sons, daughters, fathers, and mothers. These are our families. I have hope. I really do. That's why I'm writing this. I believe that change is possible. As I've stated, I know individuals that were bosses in the streets, shooters, etc., that have changed their lifestyles and now seek to empower others and bring about real change in the streets. As we travel straight down the map to the third coast, we'll now look at one of the most influential cities and states on music, specifically the city. Known for sipping syrup and riding swangles, the Lone Star State houses the home of the great tape, none other than Houston, Texas. I got a lot of love for T Grizzly, man. Like, when you really listen to him talk, that's what I'm saying, man. Raised good, but the streets bad. And just, people, a lot of people got good hearts, and God's calling on them. But they just got caught up. So, I'm really praying for T Grizzly, man, because he got a lot of influence. He been getting the bag. And it's a lot that he can do for Detroit and other places with the influence. That's what I'm saying. I get that it's music and they call it entertainment, but you can't tell me. I've lived this. I know this. The music does affect the mindset. It may not be everybody. People say, well, it ain't everybody. What about the people that listen to it that don't? Come on, man. The studies have shown that young people that listen to sexually charged, sexually fueled music has sex at least 1 to 2 years earlier than those that don't. So you tell me that it ain't affecting them. With as explicit as I was listening to the radio the other day, I was turning through the stations, and I just stopped to listen to 92 or 106 in Richmond. I like to hear, I got to know what songs is going on. I got to hear it. So I'm listening to it. Of course, I like some of the beats, but I'm listening to it, analyzing, like, what is they doing? And I think it's a whole lot of money. It's a whole lot of money in it. Whatever shouty name. And remix with Nicki Minaj. Man, I couldn't believe this stuff shouty came on there, Jones saying. And this stuff be on the radio. I put on my jewelry to get my man head, basically, and tickling this, you know what I'm saying? Oh, just, you know, just crazy. Crazy. I'm like, man, like, so these are the things that our children are hearing. So my goal is to always paint a picture and encourage them to be better and to know better and to learn better. It's your folk Marquise, man. You already know what time it is. We got some fire coming. We got some fire. Granted, this stuff is our culture. I get it. But I just believe that we can show up in better capacities as people of color. People going to have fun. People can go to clubs. People going to do what they do. I get it. I get it. But what are we truly showing the children? How to kill each other and how to twerk and get pregnant? It's your folk Marquise. You already know what time it is. Click the link below. Click the link below. Go ahead and order the shirt. Think different, live different. And by doing that, you'll get the book, Overstanding, for free. That's how we rocking, man. That's how we rocking. Also, click the link below. Order your LordSaveMyCity.com. Order your official LordSaveMyCity.com t-shirt. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know what time it is. Think different. You live different. God bless.